We have audio. Everything should look good. Oh, I don't have the blue lights. I got so excited to record, I didn't even finish setting up. All right, here we go. Welcome to Battlestar Galactica Day. Flight of the Phoenix. I try very hard to learn as little as possible about future episodes so that when I'm starting an episode and I'm going into it, the only frame of reference I have is my own conjecture or theories or whatnot. And I was immediately excited just with the title of this episode, Flight of the Phoenix, because I just think there is something beautiful about from the ashes of what was fresh life emerging, you know, like a phoenix from the ashes. It's just, it's a beautiful thing. I love it. And on a big picture sense, you could say Galactica and the colonists are the phoenix rising from the ashes, and the flight of the phoenix is their story. Of course, it could be referring to something much more specific. However, I did see the little thumbnail on the Blu-ray. You guys know I watched this on Blu-ray, and I almost never noticed the thumbnail little picture, but it was like Sharon with her eyes like glowing white, which could mean anything, really. I'm so excited. I'm hoping. I don't know. My new theory is like, she's the Phoenix, and it's her flight, and maybe we're going to hang out with OG Boomer for a little bit this episode. I don't know, but I'm optimistic that we have a Sharon-centric episode, which would just make me thrilled after she was kind of in the back burner for the last couple weeks, or at least this last week. I don't want to think about it too much longer. I just want to watch the episode, so watch with me. Let's go. You know, it makes sense that Tyrell would have a special relationship with his ships.
Carl Agathon.
Really? Why the cold shoulder? Oh, because of Sharon. You know, instead of ostracizing him, you could talk to him.
Cylon lover.
You know what? I don't care who or what he fracks.
Yeah. Tell him, Starbuck.
How could anyone fall in love with a toaster, though? Just ask the chief.
Hot dog. That was both his name and an exclamation.
I need a drink.
That sucks. Hey, she's out of the brig.
I heard that you went to bat for me.
Forget it. Need all the knuckle draggers I can get.
A little icy.
So life's a What do you want to do, cry about it?
Kinda, yeah.
No, I just want it to end, okay? It's not gonna last forever, all right? Earth is out there.
Yeah, morale is on the decline.
I never intended for Sharon to know that. You know, it just kind of evolved.
Just a couple lovesick kids, huh? She and I were gonna muster out at the end of our service. We would have children. I should probably be grateful to you. That freak in her belly could have been mine.
I don't know why I kind of thought they'd have some camaraderie, but this is more logical. Oh!
Enough!
Whoa, I've never seen him that out of control. He did stop himself.
I didn't know why I'm mad at you.
You're just mad.
My Sharon's dead.
Oh, what was that? What's that?
Something's triggering our comm system to broadcast an automatic signal.
Which the Cylons could trace to get a fix on our position.
It now seems like, even though Gaeta thought he had everything under control, that it was a big fracking mistake. This episode's great so far. One, we have a immediate, urgent scenario unfolding, but two, we are really zeroing in on the relationships between Starbuck, Hilo, and of course Tyrell, and Sharon and Boomer. And
System's been twitchy ever since the Cylons infiltrated our network.
If you have to go through this program line by line, fix it.
It could take days.
I am not interested in excuses. Fix it.
It's not an excuse, sir. It's a fracking fact!
And once again, we're seeing everyone's cracking a little bit.
This crew needs a rest.
It's finally hitting them, Saul. Our whole lives are gone.
Yeah, we have Earth, but we need something in the immediate to, like...
I need that shit online. What can I tell you, Captain? If it was a horse,
Got something, Chief?
shoot it. Nobody's expecting any miracles.
But we need miracles. That's the problem, you know?
Maybe that's the problem.
Interesting, his take on it. Maybe the problem is that no one's expecting. Is he gonna pull a miracle out of thin air?
We're gonna build a new fighter. This is strictly an off-duty project. No.
This is just for fun. When you're not working, you can work. Honestly, it's kind of exciting.
It's fracking impossible.
What then? Forget you. I don't need you.
Wow, I thought they'd be excited, have something new to work towards, something to learn, something to grow in. But instead, they're just overwhelmed by the unlikelihood of their success. Dr. Cottle, bring us some good news for a change, sir. Oh, no.
How much time do I have?
Weeks. A month at the outside.
Golly, no. The whole show better last during this month. I mean, I can't lose her. I won't do it. We're talking about miracles. Let's...
You don't actually think that piece of junk's gonna actually fly, do you?
Nobody has any faith in this man.
50 cubits says he gets it in the air.
Yeah! And who's gonna fly it? It's not gonna be me.
Well, Starbucks the most likely to.
I'll fly it. I'll fly it.
What's going on with hot dog though? That's... Wait, are we being poisoned? I was just starting to think she was acting a little odd.
You look like a blueberry.
Help. We need somebody. Help. Fracking anybody. Help. Oh, man. Oh, teamwork. Together. Oh, wow. They did it.
The environmental computer decided that the firing range was overpressurized and started bleeding out air to compensate. 2 more minutes and may have been dead.
Silent logic bomb. A heuristic computer virus.
Why now?
Most likely, sir, it took that long for it to crack our encrypted passcodes.
Extremely difficult to eradicate.
Well, I guess I'm pretty lucky then, because I have an expert on board. Run this past our prisoner.
Oh, we're gonna jack her in?
I got it. Go back to work.
It's a 2-man job, Chief. You want this wing up or not?
Yeah. I'm glad someone's helping, honestly.
Great. Have you seen the ship that the chief is building?
His imaginary fighter, I don't need to see it to know it's a waste of time.
The deck crew doesn't seem to think so.
We should shut it down.
This project, it's giving him something.
Yes.
I'm not gonna take that away.
Purpose, hope, something to work towards. It's like a basic human need. Is it Billy? Cause
Billy.
Hey. There was definitely some heat there, though. Let's be real.
It's a silent virus, all right. It's been learning your system. It can turn Galactica's systems against you. Crash you into other ships.
What about you, the baby?
I'm a liability to them. A mistake. The bomb will run its course in a matter of hours. Once it does, the Cylons will be on top of us.
So how do we stop it?
Well, I hate to say it, but you've got the cockpit too far back.
We're not going for maneuverability, Captain. We're going for speed.
Maybe it's a new design. That'll be really useful.
You working on this class project too, Apollo?
No.
It's good to see someone has a little sense. Engines or not, we both know that piece of crap out there is never gonna fly.
I gotta try.
I almost forgot. I promised the XO of the Bapakala I'd help him out. 2 engines that's taking up space in his flight deck. They're probably crap, but I told them that I would have a crew in there to haul them out as soon as possible.
I didn't see Ty helping coming, and I'm just so happy about it.
Completely erase our computer drives, cold restart the entire ship system, and then restore them using our pre-war backup.
Commander will never go for this.
She's offering a possible solution to the problem.
And you're wondering if you can trust her.
This is not the one who shot me.
Can they really be that different from one another?
Is the question.
There's always a chance we might find common ground.
We need to work quickly. We're on borrowed time. Can you set me up with a fiber optic comm link?
Right here, ship.
Thanks.
Can we get a little indication of how... Never mind. Now we know. I was wondering how far away they are, and I wish the new ship was ready soon.
The raiders are gonna send a signal to activate the virus. On my mark. Initiate the computer wipe.
Oh, this is definitely horrifyingly risky.
Sometimes you gotta roll the hard 6. Right, Commander?
Good callback. The The fact that that looks real, like, good job, special effects team.
We've made contact, sir.
It's moving too fast, I can't follow it.
Wipe the hard drives now.
Do it.
What are they doing?
I didn't expect a full-on space battle being staged to this extent in this episode. Wow.
We're defenseless. She set us up.
Give her time, man.
If they're coming for you, they're gonna be very disappointed.
Do it. What are you waiting for?
This.
Oh, whoa. Did we just she just, whoa, wait, what? Wow. She like turned it around on them?
Transmitted a signal.
They seem to have lost power. They're drifting out of control.
Just sent one back.
Bam. Wow. Secret plan.
This is payback.
This is great. Very freaking satisfying.
There's gotta be some extra metal lying around that we can use to skin this thing.
Who says you need metal?
Kilo. Unifying.
Carbon composite.
I suspected this might be a multi-episode arc, but I'm so glad it's happening now. Blackbird flight.
Run up.
Whoa, it is faster even now. Maybe just, come on, get it under control. It's just different. It's a learning curve. Where'd she go?
Starbuck, you hear me? Starbuck! I'm not! She's gone!
No Dratus contact.
Are you okay?
The dropping of the call sign and saying, Kara, are you okay? Oh. He just went dark.
Of course you lost contact at the stealth ship, remember?
Legit stealth.
After what we've been through, it would be very easy to give up. But not here. This is more than a ship, Chief. This is an act of faith. And we will get through this. All of us together. I promise. Thank you. Kidding.
Risky joke, Madam President. Building the ship was far more unifying than I could have expected.
None of this would have been possible if you hadn't trusted the silo.
I took your advice. Met on common ground. We both wanted to live.
Well, guess we don't need to know what their conversation is about. Okay, this episode was great. I loved this. I have one question mark towards this episode, and I'll talk about that in a minute. What I loved about this episode is how important it was, I think, at this point in the series to take a minute and just connect in with the real world struggles of being on the run and being away from home for so long. Morale is dipping. People, even though, yeah, we're working towards Earth, it still feels like such a far off goal. And, no one gets to go home and rest. It's not like every few months or once a year you get to go visit your family or have a vacation. There is no vacation. It's just trying to survive. I can honestly only imagine the amount of struggle that it would be to hold on to any sense of hope. And I mean, I think Racetrack exuded that so well. She was the key exhibitor of giving up in that situation. I loved the idea of Tyrell kind of creating a ship from everything. It was like that. He was like, I'm gonna make the miracle, right? Instead of just resigning, well, there's no miracles. He says, no, I'm gonna figure this out. And it was a little bit difficult watching everyone kind of be against his idea, but it was very rewarding and very satisfying as slowly more and more people came on board. And even Colonel Ty offered a little bit of a helping hand and suggestion, even though he was not really for it or on board with it. And even using that plot to kind of bring a little bit of a unifying element with the crew, having them gain something to work towards, and even having Hilo bring that contributing factor, which seemed to soften some of the walls and, Judgment against with some of the other crew. It makes me mad that anyone would be against Hilo because of Sharon in the first place. Although, again, part of me gets it. I feel like, didn't Hilo have relationship with most of these people? I guess not all of them, but I feel like there should be enough relationship there with more than just Starbuck that people wouldn't be so against him. But I mean, that is what it was. And yeah, it was really satisfying just to watch that plot unfold overall. And of course, you have the plot. It's hard to know which was the A plot and which was the B plot, honestly. I feel like there was 2 episodes kind of mixed into this one, and I don't know that they worked perfectly together as a single episode or not. But again, I'm going to comment on that in a second. I just want to talk about the plot line there with utilizing Sharon to fight against the Cylons and this virus that was infiltrating the systems. I love that they brought that back. I think that was a very compelling storyline, and Adama coming to the place where he was willing to trust Sharon and utilize her in this way, even down where they were able to send a virus back to the Cylons. Is that something that they might be able to replicate again in the future? Is this like a secret weapon that we can use over and over again, or is it a one-time deal? Either way, it was so satisfying watching them shoot everyone apart. This episode did feel slightly disjointed. I don't know if it's because those 2 storylines don't merge that well. It's just, on one hand, you have a storyline that feels very short, that wouldn't take very long, and then building a ship feels like it would take a lot longer. Like, that feels like it should have happened over a couple of weeks, versus the Cylon storyline, which feels like it would have happened in a single day. And so the timeline feels a little iffy to me. I wonder if this episode was originally longer and maybe there was a bunch of stuff that was cut that would have made it feel more unified as a whole. And so while I loved this episode, it doesn't gel as well as most of the other episodes of the seasons for me. I don't know. Am I making that up? Am I reading into it? What do you think about that? What did you think of this episode as a whole? What was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments. And thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button and subscribe for more content just like this. Next week is Pegasus, the extended cut. I'm very, very excited about it. So here's another video I'm sure you'll enjoy. And yeah, big thanks to my patrons, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.